Now then, my old, how you doing?
Lad?
How you doing?
Not so bad yourself?
Ah, you know, under pressure but bearing up.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Come on then, tell me. Hi everybody, PJ here, and I'm at a company called Steris. Hang on a sec. There you go, Steris. Formerly Synergy Health. Our work protects your world. There you go. Now these do sterilising equipment for medical equipment. So if you need something sterilised, use their equipment. So they sell all this sterilising, autoclaves they're called, sterilising equipment. If you've got any tattoos or anything like that, or you go in a dentist, you might see some of these autoclaves that they use for sterilising all the dental equipment or for the tattoo equipment. That's what all this stuff is sterilised in. And it looks like Dino's leaving. I was speaking to him earlier. We were just stood outside having a fag break, and because of the gates, and you got to have a pass to get in, he was worried about getting locked out. But obviously he's managed to get back in and return to his vehicle. So this looks like the warehouse section. That's the driver's office there, so that's where dispatch and everything's going to be. And then this down here looks like all the offices and everything. So that's where you'll put your orders in or whatever. If you email or phone an order through, that's where it'll go. I think there's only the one entrance here, unless we've got another entrance further down for the staff car park. We'll have a wander down and have a look, see if we can see anything. I'm doing a video! Yeah! At the moment, you! I make videos about all sorts of industry and stuff.
Alright. All good?
Of course, everything's good. I don't make crap videos.
Right.
I only make good videos.
What do you do with them?
Pop them on YouTube.
What's your channel?
pjaudits.
pjaudits. Have you done anything else down here?
Have I what?
Have you done anything else down here?
I've just been there next door. They didn't like it. They didn't like me. Especially when I flew drone over at top. Now, I bet your firm won't when I'll flight drone over in a few minutes, will they?
Well, I don't think they'll be bothered, to be honest. It's a roof, isn't it? What can you see?
You can't see now.
No. Well, same as I said to him. Have you heard of Google Earth?
Yeah.
So what do you two do here then?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
You can't say? What's your first name?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
That's a funny name, can't tell you that. I met a guy the other day and asked him what his name was. He said it's a secret. In fact, two of them said they were secret, but I don't think they were related.
Secret 1 and Secret 2.
Secret 1 and Secret 2. They didn't look like brothers or twins. So you do autoclaves and stuff here, don't you?
Do we?
No.
Well, that's what it says on Google.
Google?
Oh, well.
Can't trust everything it reads.
Google.
So what do you do here then?
Sterilisation company.
So you actually sterilise the stuff here?
Yeah.
All right. So you've got your own autoclaves then?
No.
No.
I don't even know what an autoclave is.
Well, have you got any tattoos?
No.
You ever been to a dentist?
Yes.
Right, you know when dentist finished working with tools that she's had in your gob?
Oh, she puts them in. That's how
He don't chuck them away. He washes them and then puts them in an autoclave. And they get tremendously hot and kills all the bacteria.
How do they work then?
How do they work?
Yeah, what do they do? How do they...
Well, they get incredibly hot and kill everything.
Yeah, but how do they get hot?
You plug them into a socket on wall and you turn it on,
Right.
and then you set the temperature and how long you want it for, and it just goes just like an oven really.
Very good.
I thought working at a place like this you'd have known that. So how do you sterilise here? Radiation?
We use magic.
Yeah, you'll have to look on website for all that.
I did do it. It says you do autoclaves.
Oh, well,
It's magic.
on Steris's website.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let me get my phone out. So how do you sterilise them then? Is it radiation?
Can't tell, it's magic.
It's not magic.
It's all magic if you don't
Between
know how it works.
autoclaves and...
Autoclaves from SciStech. That's your winter. Oh no, it's Steris. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong.
That's why.
Hang on. Steris contract sterilisation, medical device sterilisation. Comprehensive network of sterilisation facilities to support. Oh, it's gone
So
now.
we're getting pjaudits.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
What's today's date?
Second.
Second?
No, it's not the second.
Third?
Third.
What are you saying?
It's definitely the third. Well, in 3 days I've been doing it a year.
Right.
For you?
So where else have you done?
360, 70 videos.
Right.
From Birmingham up to Leeds
So how
to...
do you pick which places you're going to look at? You just find an industrial estate and walk around?
No, I look on Google Earth.
Right.
You know, like I said to him, have you ever heard of Google Earth? And I look at the map and I go, oh look, there's a big industrial estate. Oh look, loads of industrial units. I'm going there tomorrow. And then when I've been,
Yeah.
I think, oh, I've only done a fraction of what's there. I'm going back there tomorrow.
Yeah. It's a shame Transperience isn't there.
Oh,
Transperience, we're a big transport place just over the way.
all right. Oh, got a young lady coming to talk to us now. Is this the gaffer? She's the gaffer, is she?
Making websites with
On YouTube.
I make YouTube videos.
We would like to not be on that, please. Thank you.
What?
I need to phone the police if you don't stop.
I'm in a public place, love.
Okay.
So I can video what I like from a public place. What are you going to do when I fly the drone over the top?
Then the police will be called, I'm afraid.
All right. Well, you better get phoning then because the drone will, or the dread drone will be out in about 10 minutes. Unfortunately, you can't stop me flying over the top, love.
Well, we are covered by regulations that may be able to stop that.
What regulations are them?
Can't tell you that.
Is that a secret as well? Hey?
Make sure you get the wildflowers in, won't you?
Are you the gardener?
We do, yeah, do garden.
You do the gardening?
That's gonna be,
And you?
Do you?
You'll be on YouTube later on in the week.
pjaudits.
pjaudits, what's your first name? It's a secret. So you're both called It's a Secret. Alright. So, we've got two fellas called It's a Secret, and she doesn't like the idea of the drone going up. How sad, too bad, what a shame. Because guess what? The dread drone is going up! Let's go get him. So we're just waiting for the rain to stop so I can video Steris across the road. It is spitting a little bit. So I don't know how long it's going to rain for, but I'm going to give it another 20 minutes, half an hour, and if it's not stopped raining by then I'm going to have to call it a day, I think. Otherwise I'm going to get stuck in absolute masses of traffic going home and it's going to be absolute torture. But we'll hang around for a bit and see. So it looks like there's a policeman come to talk to me. Now then, my old, how you
doing,
doing?
lad?
How you doing?
Not so bad yourself.
Ah, you know, under pressure but bearing up.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, yeah. Come on then, tell me. They've complained I've been videoing and I've flown the drone.
Yes.
Ain't that tough?
Well, there's the sites, especially Bog Warner, they're stating that they've got a no-fly thing over theirs. So
I can guarantee you they haven't.
Well, I'm going to go by the information that I've been passed to me.
Yeah, do you want me to show you?
Well, if it shows what you've got, then you know, if everything's a tickety bill, then we're alright, aren't we?
Everything is tickety-boo, mate. I do this for a living, so I know
What
what
do
I
you
can
do? So, just don't mind me asking.
I do videos, both of ordinary videos and hang on. And I shall show you, this is a non-restricted area. That's where we are, non-restricted. So there's not a dicky bird they can do about it, look.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so what was it you're filming around here today then? Just mind me asking.
Just whatever I find interesting. You know, you at the moment.
Yeah, well, you're filming me, I'm not bothered about that.
Yeah, what's your name, my friend?
PC Lenton.
What, sorry?
PC Lenton.
Ricky?
Lenton.
I'll call you Ricky if you don't mind.
Yep.
You had to have a look, see if that was on your badge, didn't you?
Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. Depends which one. When you
Depends which badge.
When you've had your bad issue.
You ain't go out in there that can warm my coffee up, have you? It's stone bloody cold.
I wish I could have a cold coffee, never mind a warm one.
Here, you can have a slurp of mine, but don't. But just don't spit in it like what I do.
I'm all right, mate.
Yeah.
So what's it you?
So who's been whinging? Is it the
company's here?
both of them?
As I say, I can't say where the calls come from, but I say the company's here.
Well, I've only videoed two places, Borg Warner and Steris.
Okay.
So it can only, if you say plural companies, it can only be them two.
Well, you can put your own surmise into that one, can't you? I can't tell you where, obviously, our calls have come from.
Yeah.
You know, for data protection, obviously, but we've got to come out and make sure that everybody's...
All right, are you recording me?
I am recording. I said that to her as soon as I got it.
Did you? I didn't hear you, mate. I'll let you off if that's what you said. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I always record when I speak to people because you never know.
I always record when I speak to people because you never know. So, hang on.
No, Commondale Way.
You're close. Sorry, I'll be with you in 2 seconds.
All right, there. Google Maps, it's wonderful.
I haven't got it. I haven't got a phone even.
You haven't got a phone?
No, I never have one.
Oh, you must live in Stone Age.
When I finished work 20 years ago, I threw my phone in the bin.
I can understand that.
I used to get called out all night long.
Lionel Richie did a song about that all night long. I don't think they were talking about getting called out though.
Probably not.
Right. It's a big place.
Yeah, it is.
So it's expanded over the last 20 years.
Yeah, so it's marvellous, isn't it? Make a phone call and police turn up.
Well, at this day and age with drones and stuff, you know, because it's becoming more prominent with people's usage and that, where they're allowed to use them and stuff like that. You know,
I understand that they don't particularly want a drone taking videos, but same as I said to him, have you heard of Google Earth?
yeah. No, I see
Do you know
your point. I see your point.
Do you know what I mean? Now, I've only got to go on Google Earth and I can get an aerial view of, well, the whole estate.
What's Google Maps, isn't it?
Well, Google Maps as well, yeah.
No, I understand.
I mean, to be honest, the way I find where to go is I go at Google Maps,
Yeah.
put the aerial things on, not the ordinary maps, and go, oh, that looks a big industrial estate. I'll go and video all that lot.
So it's just like a passion for you then, yeah?
Well, I don't know, about 370 videos, 17 million views.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not into those.
I'm not gonna tell you how much money I make. I'll tell you when this is not on. But it's enough to do it as a living.
Right. So what purpose does it create for people then?
Well,
You know, I'm only asking out of
no.
curiosity, you know.
The videos go on, and then shall we stand off at road?
Yeah, stand off at
Because I don't know about you, I'm allergic to pain.
We all, mate.
Well, depends what kind of pain it is, of course. You know. But yeah, you know when you watch a YouTube video,
Yeah.
at the start of the video, there's an advert sometimes in the middle of the video there's an advert, and at the end of the video there's an advert,
Yeah.
and I get paid on the adverts. So
Right,
much
because
per 1,000 views.
I see, because they're using the YouTube to promote their stuff, which goes through with your.
That's right, yeah. I
your
get
subscription stuff.
60% and YouTube get 40% of the ad revenue.
Right, never knew that.
No, there you go. You see,
Yeah,
you
no,
learn
you
something new every day.
Learn something new.
Yeah, yeah. How come you always have shitty Peugeots?
Standard vehicle for cops. At the moment, standard vehicles will be Fords next year or whatever. You know, you never know. They change every few years.
Yeah, yeah.
Depends on what they get the deals.
Diesel.
On, but, yeah, not too bad cars, to be honest.
To be honest, I used to have one for driving school. 208.
Yeah.
I had one of them for driving school.
Yeah,
But I mean, I got into this because I used to teach people to drive lorries and buses and cranes and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I retired, I'm not saying I miss working, but I miss the environment. Do you know what I mean?
Just doing something.
I'm doing something.
If you're active, you know.
I can't sit on my house watching
no.
telly all day.
No, I know what you mean. You need to do some.
Yeah, I like to get
Keeps
out
the
and
going,
do
doesn't
stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But no, that's all I'm doing a few videos, mate.
Okay,
That's it.
that's fine. Do you mind if I just take your details?
My name's Pete.
Pete,
That's
are you going to
it.
be registered owner of the car in front of me, Pete?
I can't say yes, I can't say
Yeah,
no.
well, we'll soon be checking that, finding that out water.
Yeah.
Just doing my part.
Yeah, yeah.
As you've done your part.
Of course.
Not saying you're doing anything wrong, but we can, because some people, when they've been using the videos, they've been doing them for different purposes and stuff like that, can't they?
I think if I was going to rob them, I'd make myself a little less inconspicuous. and when she come out and spoke to me, I wouldn't say, I'm going to run a drone over the top. I mean, I tell them so that they don't get stressed if they see it. Like the security guy up there says, I'm going to run a drone over the top, mate. If you see it, don't worry about it. It's no. And then they all come out. And then they've been following me up and down the road here and everything.
Yeah, I mean...
They've been waiting for you to turn up.
Probably.
So where are you from then? Which station are you
Trafalgar
from?
House.
From where?
Trafalgar House, one in centre of Bradford.
In centre of Bradford?
Yeah.
All right. I worked at Bradford University for a while.
Oh, just other side.
Yeah,
Up Great Orme Roadway.
that's right.
Yeah, it's been around for a while, has that one?
It has. Yeah, I weren't there very long. I just did a bit, that's all. I did engineering, you see.
You've come a bit away though, haven't you?
Me?
Pete, yeah.
Yeah. Workshop. I'm all over. I was in Birmingham 2 weeks ago. So, yeah.
Vehicle's not registered to you though, is it?
My dad.
Is it your dad?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely fine.
Yeah, I've only just bought it off him. So it's probably not changed on the system.
Yeah, it's not gone on the system yet. Just depends how long DVLA tell us to tell you, innit? Yeah, as they do. To me to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad's 93, he don't want to drive anymore.
That's fair dues, isn't he? He's doing alright then for 93.
I bloody hope he don't want to drive anymore.
Yeah, true.
He's got to that age that, it'd be dangerous, not just to himself, but to everybody else. So,
What with his driving or his reactions?
Well, vision, reactions,
Yeah.
So he says, I'm going to sell my car. So what do you want for it? He says, 500 quid. So I get him 500 quid for it.
No,
Yeah.
it's not too bad for a little Yaris.
No.
Little dependable little car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only got 40,000 on clock.
Can't go wrong with that.
Now, I have got a Audi TT that's just being done at the moment. It's been off at road for Christmas, for winter.
Thank you.
No, but it's
Cheers, thanks.
It's been off at road for winter,
yeah.
but it's just going back on. It's just cost me about £2,000 to get back on road. It's been stood for like
Oh yeah,
7 months.
because they're not. They're ones that need to keep ticking over, don't they?
Yeah.
Just run you through.
But I don't drive it because fuel costs that much. It has to
Small one, innit, for
it has
now.
to have premium fuel and all.
Yeah, it will do, won't it?
Oh yeah.
Peter, do you mind me asking your date of birth that makes you 21?
I'm 21.
I says, do you mind telling me your date of birth that makes you 21?
All right, okay.
It's usually an icebreaker normally.
No, I'm not. I'm not 21. I'm 66.
Looking good for it, mate.
Well, I keep trying.
Yeah, we've got it, don't we?
Yeah.
Imagine you giving me your date of birth, please.
I'm not keen on that, my friend. You know who I am.
I've never met you before,
All right, okay.
so it's, you don't want to give me it, that's fine.
No, I've got note tied, mate, but I just don't, I don't give my details unless I really, really, like, stood in custody suite and they say, what's your name?
Oh, brilliant.
So are you a Bradford lad then?
No, don't work where I live.
Where are you from then?
I'm a Leeds lad normally.
You're from Leeds?
Mm.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
What's wrong with Leeds?
It's a bloody nightmare to drive around. I hate driving around Leeds.
I know, Bradford's worse.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have a problem when I was in Bradford. I don't have a problem.
What, driving lessons?
No.
Oh, right.
When I was at uni there.
Depends what time of day and which part.
Yeah, but Sheffield I don't have a problem with. I spent 17 years teaching people to drive big Arctics around Sheffield. So
Well, if you can drive an Arctic around Sheffield, you can drive anywhere, then can't you?
I know Sheffield better than Sheffielders. The thing is, from Sheffield, they live in one little area. So they live in Hillsborough. They know Hillsborough, but they don't know other side at City. And they used to get in vehicle and say to me, bloody hell, you know Sheffield better than I do. I said, well, of course I do. I spend 8 hours a day driving around it. So, is that a police phone?
Yes.
Is it?
Access to all police systems.
It's what, sorry?
Access to all police systems so that I can stay out and about.
All right, okay.
Instead of going back to the station and doing paperwork, you can do it out and about, so it keeps us out in public eye a bit
Well,
longer.
that's better, isn't it?
If
Because
it
I
wor-
just
if
did
it-
that.
If it works, it's a mobile phone.
Yeah. I just did that police station. I went and had a look at that police station across from Leeds United football ground.
Ellen Road.
Yeah, that
You
big
in
one
there?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is posh, that, isn't it?
It is a posh one.
Yeah, and as I was walking around, I'm thinking, how much time do coppers spend sat in an office in there instead of being out and about?
Not a lot, to be honest, especially front line.
It's changed a lot then, hasn't it?
Yeah, we do try to get out a lot more than we used to,
Yeah.
because of the reasons we need to be public eye.
Yeah.
So if we can get out.
She'll be in there now saying, he's getting a late roasting off that policeman.
I'm not bothered. You're standing here talking to me normally, so I'll stand
Yeah,
there
yeah.
and chat to you myself. It's not end of the day.
No, I've got no reason to argue with anybody, mate. I
Well,
want to get
exactly,
on.
innit?
I know I'm not doing any.
You'll be like me, old school. You try as you get trapped.
Ex-army, mate.
Yeah, you got discipline.
Well,
Yep.
I don't know about that.
No, well, not now anyway. Yeah, but you know.
I was 15.
You know what I'm saying,
I was
though.
15 when I went in.
Wait.
Did 18 years jumping out of airplanes.
All right, parachute regiment.
No,
No.
I was an engineer. I was a sapper.
Right. Never
No.
done. I've never done army. This is my service, but
All right. Yeah.
yeah, not my.
And then I did a couple of other units after that.
Well, thank
So
you
I
for
did
your
18
service.
years jumping out.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, don't worry about it. They paid me for it, you know.
So just like me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, unless you need me for anything else,
Are you going to be doing any more filming?
I'm
around
just
here?
gonna whiz drone up and then I'm off, mate. I'm gonna get home and get me dinner. I could eat a scabios.
You and me both. I've been on since 7 and I haven't had a meal yet.
Yeah.
So it's one of those. So,
Yeah.
yeah, obviously, like I said, we just got when people obviously come out with drones like that, we have got to
I
come out and
understand.
check them and make sure everything's
No, I
alright.
understand, mate.
Peter, I've got all your details checked out. You're absolutely fine for me
Yeah.
as a person. And
And like
as
I say, I've showed you an app that I'm
No,
legal to fly here.
No, I saw you what you showed me on the app.
These somehow think that they're exempt and they own the airspace above the building.
If they do, that's something above my pay grade. Because as you know,
I think the CAA would disagree with them, to be
yeah,
honest.
well, it's above my pay grade. Is all that
Yeah,
type
I
of
mean,
stuff. So
how
I can
long
only
you
go
been a
back
copper?
20 years.
All right, you should know score by now then.
No, well, air stuff. It's a bit more
Yeah.
technical than what I know.
Well, I've
We
got
know
a pilot's
bits.
licence as well, so,
All right, very
I
good.
do know.
A bit of all trades, haven't you?
Well, when I used to have my own business and I made a bit of money, so I learnt to fly. I'd always wanted to do it. You know when,
So what do you
know,
fly,
well,
like little Cessnas
all sorts.
styles?
But you know when we were getting on them big Hercules,
Yeah, yeah.
Every opportunity I got, I went to have a look in cockpit, to have a look. But what really got me interested in it, you know, when Harrier jets first came out, the jump jets.
Yeah, the jump jets in 80s, wasn't it? Oh,
Yeah, we laid some pads for the Harriers to land on, because if there's a lot of mess and stuff on the floor, you have to lay pads down because it sucks into engine. Anyway, young pilot, who were really good, he took us up one at a time to show us into cockpit and explain what everything was, and that did me that. As soon as I saw cockpit, I knew what I wanted to do. But I said to him, I says, "Excuse me, sir," I says, "but is this one of them ejaculator seats?" And he says, "Don't you mean an ejector seat?" I said, "No, sir." I says, "If I got to pull that fucking handle, it'd be an ejaculator seat, I'll tell you." But yeah, that's what really started me off, you know. And then, of course, when I went airborne, every chance I got out in the cockpit.
So where have you flown then?
Where have I flown? All over.
What, UK or abroad as well?
All over. I once flew from Gamston Airfield near Retford, top of Scotland, out Hebrides, from out Hebrides, Iceland 2 stops, Greenland 2 stops, Canada, and then all down the east coast to Kissimmee in Florida. Took me a week.
A week?
Yeah.
I thought it'd take longer than that. But
No, it took me a week.
In a smaller plane?
Yeah, no, it took me a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bit of an adventure, that one then.
The longest stretch is 300 mile over the sea.
Yeah, that'll be coming from Greenland, I take it?
Yeah, from out Hebrides to Iceland, and then Greenland after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was that 300 mile was a bit
tasty.
Well, there were a headwind as well, which slowed me down from like 120 knots down to about 90.
So that's quite a wind then. It takes you down that.
Yeah, and you lose radio contact and everything. So if it goes wrong, it's like, well, there was this plane there, but it's gone now.
Yeah, Bermuda Triangle's moved again.
Yeah. Right, anyway, right. I shall love you and leave you.
No problem.
And
thank you for your time and listening. But
no problems, mate. Like I say, I've got no grievance. I don't want to upset anybody.
No.
I've got too much to lose if I do. I don't want to.
No problem with that.
I don't want to mess about.
As far as I'm concerned, you're okay for myself, obviously.
Okay.
I've got record that I've been here and spoken to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's it. It's just an everyday occurrence, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, mate.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so we've had a nice chat with the policeman. And yeah, we've got the drone up now. So let's go and have a look, shall we? Steris! There you go. And this is what it's all about. Get that little baby up there and gain some video in. Let's just take it up a bit higher, shall we? Shall we make it, what, 30 metres? 40 metres, there you go. Right, so you can see, it's not much of an industrial unit, but they definitely did not want me to fly the drone over the top. Looks like there's some kind of exhaust fumes comes out of there. Definitely. I don't think this place around the back belongs to them. Oh, they have got a bit of room around the back, I think. No. Just plain old trees. Bit of a car park. Oh, what's this thing here? This big round thing, oh, it looks like some kind of... Oh, there it is, look. I'm assuming that that's for the fire suppression. Let's fetch it down here and then spin it round and have a bit better a look. Yeah, there it is, look. Fire suppression. And this is the car park. So there's not a lot to see really, but I was determined to fetch it out after she told me I couldn't. And here's this car that's coming out now. Right, and let's hey, that good looking fellow, look there. Let's bring the drone back down, shall we? There you go, I'm crossing the road now. So keep away from those trees. Right, let's bring her down.
Landing.
And there we are, we've landed. Short but sweet.